Okay, so here we go. I was on Google trying to, let's see, Bill's. Ah, here we go. So at first, when I went on Google, it says there isn't a Bill's Burger in New York City. You may be thinking of Bill's Bar and Burger, a burger chain that was popular and successful NYC fixture for many years before closing all locations. Another possibility is that you're thinking of the famous Bill's Hamburgers in Los Angeles, a classic roadside shack for its simple, perfectly cooked burgers. It's called Landry's Inc. Now, I was just near Rock Center. Um, so it's Bill's Bar. Bill's Bar and Burger. He says Bill's Burgers. I went into it. It doesn't surprise me. Does it surprise you? Here. Oh my gosh, I was just in it though. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, let's do this. So, anyway, it says it's at Rock Center. I don't know. It could be open. I don't. A lot of this stuff isn't very accurate because I was looking for something, a place that I had gone before, and I ended up going there. It had changed owners, and it was just awful. And it was in the West Village. It was called Rosie's or something. Was it called Rosie? It was just shit. It was crap. Everything was crap. The tables were moving all. It was like they took this older, classical, really cool hip place, and I've seen it even on Friends. It was called the Riviera Cafe, and I got that actually mixed up with the Riviera Ballroom. I have like matchbooks from this place still, and I've gone there more than once in different years. And when I went there and it changed hands, I thought, well, let's give it a try. And it was just terrible. It was like they didn't want to seat me because of my crutches, which was kind of weird. They wanted to put me in a corner, which I thought was weird. When I went on their Google site, people, of course, thought that they were being racist towards them. I'm like, no, I don't think so. Who knows? So anyway, this is near Rock Center, apparently. Bill's Bar and Burger of New York. So there's one downtown, one at Rock Center. So it looked to me like he was probably at Rock Center, but I don't know. It's the same shit that we just saw. This looks much better, doesn't it? This looks like shit. I don't know. What is what, though? What? Okay, whatever. Okay. My brother went downtown, I didn't, so it doesn't matter. Well, I mean, he was in the financial district, but I can't tell if it's open or not. Is this place open? Find a table. I don't know. So this is not where he was. It would appear that he was here. Now, oh, what the fuck? When I first initially went on the site, here's the picture. Yeah. So they were at a bar for her interview. So it wasn't And it looked to me, it sounded very busy. It looked to me like as though he cleared the place out. But this is still, I'm telling you guys, if you haven't noticed, really bothering me, this event. And the more I look at this guy and the more I see of him, the more I dislike. The Catholic discussions really drive me crazy. The discussions of Mary, the whole thing just drives me crazy. That Mary is a feminist, or isn't a feminist. Well, you obviously haven't read very much. She's all powerful. Her body rose to heaven. So, yeah. Do you believe that, Charlie? Probably not. I have a feeling Charlie might be something else, not Christian, put it that way. More of a Satan kind of guy. Yeah. I can't believe I'm having to talk about this idiot. He just sucked so bad. There's nothing about this guy I liked. All he did was talk about religion and, why don't you get married? This was not a straight man who had kids. That was not his daughter in that video. I mean, I'm convinced. This was called Bill's Bar and Burger, not Bill's Burger. Taking a kid there. Your mommy was Christ-like. Can I just say that that's weird and that's sick? Who says that and then posts it on a social media post? Because they Kirk, his handlers, all that shit, are trying to portray this image that, well, I'm not really quite sure what they are trying to do, but their brand of thinking and where I come from, wow, so weird, so far off the reservation. I don't, and a lot of kids think that they're supposed to do this now. Like, not, you should be independent and have a skill set. It doesn't matter what your age is, what your generation is. You should be able to do things. That Erica Kirk, man, that chick did not lift a fucking finger, man. So everybody, like, Owens was talking about how he wanted to be the next Rush and all this crap. Yeah, I had something pulled up here. Mrs. Clinton's Epstein strategy, 35 days ago. This is not a new topic. Mrs. Clinton's Epstein strategy. Are we able to listen to this? I don't know. I don't think. Oh, bummer. Shit. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I don't know. It stinks. Okay. February 12th, 2016. Here's Jim in Lake County, California. Great to have you. I appreciate your patience. Great to have you on the EIB network. Hello. Hey, Limbaugh. Amateur Clinton impression. Hey, it's great to have you here. I'm so ticked off. My little gal Hillary, she's been lying through Benghazi now. She's lying her teeth about the State Department emails. She's bringing pressure on my crime family foundation. He was pretending to be Bill Clinton. Limba, I'm telling you, I'm going to fall harder than John Gotti. They're going to start looking into this. They're going to stop bringing in, sweet little innocent girls. We could all do a little jail time. Limbo. I'm telling you, I'm worried right now. I gotta go. I'm on the tarmac now with Jeffrey Epstein in his jet. We're going down to Barbados for a little R&R. So this is back in 2016. Speaking of, see, they're joking around. He laughed all the time. It wasn't this, let's talk about Mary and talk about how your mother is Christ-like. That video I just did that I spent so much time on with Kirk and that actress convinced me that he was straight up a pedophile. Straight fucking up. Um, I've got the Epstein story here. I was gonna get to this today. Jeffrey Epstein is a New York billionaire, donor to Democrats left and right. He has endowed universities with various departments. His name's on them. He was discovered to have been running a child sex ring. For all intents and purposes, it was called a massage operation, but it was underage girls that he would hire and bring into his homes for his buddies would treat them to whatever these girls offered. Well, Bill Clinton has turned out to be one of these guys. He's one of the Epstein's big friends, and Epstein flew Clinton all over the world on his airplane, while Clinton ostensibly was making fundraising appearances at various disaster sites or other places. Epstein was tried and convicted and put in jail for a year, and then it was house arrest after that. A number of people, Prince Andrew, a number of famous A-listers, had been identified as being in the Epstein. In the Epstein, including Bill Clinton. Now, none of the women who have come forth. They're now adults, so none of them have ever said Mrs. Clinton have ever said Clinton participated. But some of them have placed him on the premises. So I was thinking Mrs. Clinton is losing women, right? Millennial women. The only women that Hillary's able to attract are 65 plus. This is the demographic. And I believe that to be true because of what some Democrats workers told me here. This is the demographic in all the polling data in New Hampshire. That's the only demographic she won, women 65 plus. So I was thinking that idea for Hillary to integrate herself to young women would be to take a personal interest in the Epstein case, the underage abuse victims. He's joking, okay? They are suing the government, saying they were kept in the dark about a sweetheart deal that Epstein got, immunity and all that after he pleaded guilty to hiring teenagers for sex. Some of them are now trying to sue him civilly. Well, this would be a perfect example for Hillary to show that she can relate and feels bad for young women like this by joining this action against the Epstein. The problem is her husband's involved here. But then they could fall back on, it's just sex, it's nobody's business. Now that's what happened before a lot of these Zoomers were born, because they were born like in the late 90s. And this was a mess. And the man covering this shit up was Sidney Blumenthal. But now people want to make Max, his son, a hero. Along with, it's just, I can't do it. Okay. We aren't able to get in this, are we? I don't think so. Oh, this is when he won the Medal of Honor. Uh, well, here's a widow. Am I able to get this? I don't think so. Well, he did parodies. He did some good stuff. The Hillary blame doll. Harvey Weinstein and Bill Clinton first therapy session. Safe condom snorting do's and don'ts. See, he was funny, and people don't realize that. He wasn't sitting around talking about how he was looking for a Christ like wife to a fake actor child. Let's see if I can find something. Um, see if we can find some old videos. $1993, day 105. Oh, this sounds good. Let's try this. Oh, I hope we can get this. I think we can. You know, my floor is shaking. This is weird.
Oh, you see that? Catching up, nipping at his heels.
America held hostage is a reference to Nightline, which was about the Iran hostage crisis in I believe 1980, right? Or no, I think it was the late 70s. All right, let's go.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, another exciting edition of Rush Limbaugh, the television show, day 105 of The Raw Deal, and I, the doctor of democracy, here again making a house call in your home. Here's what we have. We got a great audience. We got a couple. You know who's laughing louder than anybody? We got this liberal woman in the front row here. You know, madam, that's not good. Liberals are not supposed to have fun in the company of conservatives, and she's just splitting her sides out over there. Oh, well. As you know, the president told a joke that was interpreted by some to be a racist, or a joke which accused me of racism Saturday night during the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and we were going to show you on our last show a clip from that dinner where the president joke about Bob Dole, the Senate minority leader.
Hi.
And that was as just as attached meaning to it.
Oh, dear.
Sent to Nick out.
Oh, dear. As soon as I turn the recorder off, I'm telling you this will be corrected itself. Oh, this is too bad. Let's see if we can find another one. See, this gay agenda stuff, this, all this crap. Yeah, this is too bad. Yeah. Oh, this is too bad. Well, let's see if we can find this. Hopefully. Um. Ah. That's too bad. Oh well. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Oh no, that doesn't work. Oh, this is too bad. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, YouTube is so fucked up right now. I really hate it. Oh, here we go.
The show, use your imagination, you should be able to figure it out. It is, well, it happened. I mean, it worked. This is our fireside chat show, and I'm going to use this baster to come over and actually hit the play button. There we go, and we'll soon have our fireplace here. Remote, oops, yeah, the volume is up. Hang on, folks, let me turn down the volume. And our latest edition, of course, which is the aquarium, again, replete with a copy of my book, Should These Stupid, Idiotic Fish Want to Try to Learn Something? Now, after yesterday's or last night's, depending on when you saw it, show.
See, it wasn't all this crap by my vitamins, all this shit. It was just like making jokes and having fun. He was an entertainer. And Candace Owen claims that Charlie Kirk wanted to be like this guy. And the more I'm seeing of this Kirk fellow, the more grossed out I am. I mean, it's just...
I was in my real TV host's office, winding down from what I thought was an absolutely fabulous show. And in walks Deborah, the commie babe makeup artist. And there she is.
He calls her a commie babe because she's liberal.
She's saying, here, oh no, what's he going to say now? Right? So I'm saying, because she loves Clinton, see? She absolutely loves Clinton. And she gets mad every time that we deign to tell the truth about Bill Clinton. So I said, I always like to goose her. So, Deborah, it's a great show, wasn't it? Well, yeah. I sent you less enthusiastic about it. Well, what are you so against the Chicago Studies program for? And I thought, all right, I'm going to take the opportunity of this show to expand a little bit. Why am I against? I'm not against Chicano studies per se. What I am in favor of is American studies. These are Chicano kids. These are black kids. These are females. Teach them about America. It's not going to do them any good to teach them things that's going to cause them to end up hating America and thinking that they don't have a chance here because they're discriminated against. And that's what all these black studies programs do. That's what Leonard Jeffries has been doing. And that's what they want to do out in UCLA at Chicano Studies. That's what it is, Deborah. And I'm not against education, but those are American kids. Teach them about America. If we want a great country, we're going to have to do that. Does that help?
See, and don't go on about it. And then stage an event where at Chicano, he's saying, so Hispanic, right? And then, there's going to be a race riot. And this has gotten out of control, guys. No, I don't think this Mr. Kirk fellow could ever feel... I don't believe he had talent. And it wasn't an assassination, by the way. This assassination is when a country takes out a leader that, like, if we were to go and, like, assassinate Zelensky, for example, if the U.S. decided to take him out, that would be an assassination. A murder for some kid that really... I didn't even know who he was until now. I mean, this is just fucking stupid. The best of Uncle Leo. This is funny. Oh, I can't put this on. Ah! Oh, this is going to block it. Ah!